Hello. I had today a meeting with a client and we were talking about the self-branding, self-development, how to monetize all these things, and it inspired me to share with you one important thing, that when you want to bring your passion into life, your purpose into life, you want to monetize this, you want to make it working, you feel like maybe that you love to do something, but you already feel like the call to monetize this, to make something happen, and endless make something happen. And the most important thing, you need to understand that sometimes you really need to invest in yourself before you get something in return. And I remember I heard this from another people whom I was following, or blogger or whatever. I heard this where the people like, yeah, you need to invest in yourself, and it's kind of true, but I was always wondering why you're talking about this. And now I really understand this, or feel this deeply. I felt it today, because if you want long-term result, if you want to be consistent, if you want really bring something into life, you really need support sometimes, and you really need this investment in yourself. And the reason why, that one of the most important thing, it's for sure for this new generation who are maybe between 15 25, it's completely different story. They are not so blocked or not so frustrated. They don't have this background as the people, for example, who are over 30 40 50 whatever, who grew up in this environmentals. Doesn't matter which country you're coming from, because it was the same dynamic, just a different intensity in a lot of countries. And you need to understand that to sell yourself as a product, there are so many stages behind of this, all right? And one of them is like, you need to be consistent. You need to understand why you're worthy, because there are so many things coming out on this journey. As I anywhere I heard that entrepreneurship, this is another kind of spiritual awakening, and I'm completely agree with this. And it needs investment first from the people who already done it, or investment from the coaches, from the people who inspired you, who had more experience or more vision, or whatever more it is, it doesn't matter. And I also invested so much money in this, thousands of euros, literally thousands of euros, in different practices, retreats, traveling, coaches, or all these things, and also what I also experienced a lot, because I started with photography at the beginning, and it was kind of my passion. It's still kind of my passion, and it brought me to the people where I had the opportunity to get the access to them, who already knew this and who charged for this literally a huge amount of money. And this is a huge package of knowledge, of experience, of even the energy with this person carrying within themselves, because you're going through everything. Not like I'm posting myself as a branding on Instagram. There's so much work, and who already done a little bit of this to understand this, how many up and downs there it has, how much inner work you need to do, how much detachment work you need to do, how much inner work around rejection, self-acceptance, self-worthiness you need to do before you even come to the social media, or you can do it in parallel, so it's even better. But there's so much inner work, and not only we taking the picture of yourself where you don't trust and don't believe in yourself, when the first clients will come to you and want to get your products, because there are coming so many insecurities outside, and this is normal. We all went through this. Absolutely everyone who is in the self-entrepreneurship, especially with this spiritual psychological background, there are so many things behind which coming up, or which coming out by confrontation with these situations, difficulties, how to present myself, how to take money for this. And this is the huge point also when you start to bring your purpose, your passion, your hobbies on market. Okay, how you do it, who are these people who want you? Okay, and the first what you need to do is work with your energy, because this is beginning and end of everything. Your energy, this is what exactly will attract the right people. And this is so important, because even if you don't have the right, if your image on Instagram, for example, if your image, your picture to the outside world is completely different as what you're carrying within yourself, exactly the same kind of people you will attract. And this is like a universe rule number one. And even if your ego tells you, I'm a confident girl, man, whatever the case is, but inside you are insecure about anything, exactly the same clients, if you will attract some clients, you will attract in your life if it happens. Okay, even if it happens when you attract someone, because if you don't have this capacity to really give something someone, you won't be able to attract them. Okay, or if you attract them, or maybe it's happened, but you will go really deeply down after that. And to bring this in a balance, that you really have this fulfillment, that you really have consistent energy, this is a kind of inner work, this is a kind of self-presentation, but also here first, inside you need to feel, to integrate what you want to present to the outside. Okay, and this is what we do. So if you want to start with this, you can download my free guidance. It's like a really amazing thing. You can work with this. If you already feel this call that you need to take action, more work, you can drop me a message and we can find out how we can help you to elevate to the next level with your energy, with your purpose, with your passion, with your life in general. So I hope it was useful, and see you in the next video.